are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up? I'm your host, DJ Duss, with my co-host, Bamboo. Bam, what's up, man?
Chilling. What you saying, dog? How you feeling today?
Oh, you don't want to get into that, man. Work was definitely interesting. That should be, you know what? My job should be on a whole nother podcast about,
Well, we should bring it up. We bring
like
it
a
up.
Dr. Phil situation, like how I feel.
DJ Duss rant for the day. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should, you'll be Dr. Phil and I'll be the patient, because that's how I feel sometimes, man. Today was definitely one of those days. What? Well, to be honest, it's because next Thursday we actually have a guest coming on, the MMA fighter, and what happened was she is I should have brought the drink with me, but anyway, she has a sponsorship, and I ended up buying some drinks from them. And she told me, make sure you don't take them too late. Take them in the morning. You know what I mean? I was like, fine. Took them in the morning. Dude from work was a bit of a douche. So I don't know if the anger came from
the drink
or him.
It was the drink. Let's get that sponsor. It was the drink.
You know what I mean? It was very intense. So I don't know. That's what happened to me today. So I don't know if I was overly exaggerating on the freak out, or it was just an intensity of this drink, which I should have just been working out instead of going to work. But we'll give it a shot again tomorrow. All right, buddy. All right, man. All right. Let people know they can follow us on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, TuneIn. That's Amazon Echo. That's at Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. The fact that I haven't screwed that one up now, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
Oh, you're getting there.
Getting there. Now you can stream us on Twitch, Periscope, or Facebook. Shooting the Shit. Twitch, it's STS_podcast 1. Periscope is DJ Duss at Shooting the Shit. And then you can now stream us live from there. You can also stream us live on YouTube or subscribe to our YouTube page and catch up all our videos at Shooting the Shit Podcast.
That's right. Subscribe,
man. The thing's dope, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And like we keep telling us, Twitch and maybe YouTube has some of the better streaming? Facebook's convenient, but it is what it is, man. So, are we going to get our boy up in here? We got a young artist up and coming. Dope artist. Here we go, buddy. How's my buddy doing? Guaposahn, how you been, brother? Things are good, my man?
Yes, sir. How's everything?
Everything's good with us, man. Everything's good. We're happy. We're on time. People will know that if they're following us. We had a bit of a delay last week, but it is what we're going to do, man.
It is what it is. You know the vibes. It'd be like
it's internet, it's cell phones, it's you know what I mean, it's Safari. We can blame it on all sorts of shit, but it
should be like that. The show must go on. You know the vibes.
One time, I don't know if you noticed, there's one show. It was, who was it with? It was with Substance, and I don't know. I guess he was using Safari too, and he couldn't hear me or my other co-host Carlos, and Bam just goddamn took over the show. He could hear us, but he couldn't. So if you actually watch the show, we're giving pointers to him. Like, yo, don't forget to ask him about this. And it was pretty interesting, man.
It was an interesting show.
All right, bro, man, let's get right into it, man. Let people know, where were you born and raised?
From the Bronx, Uptown. I'm a 104 baby. Died at Ave.
Yeah. How was it growing up there, brother?
I would say it's hard, but I know a lot of people are a lot less fortunate than I was. I'm blessed to have a mother and a father who was always looking out for me. They taught me how to be respectful, and they taught me that men to go a long way. So even though I saw shit was rough, I made the most of my opportunity at school. That's it.
There you go. So who influenced you in hip hop?
My cousin, the Kid League out of Jersey. He was doing his thing. Yeah, little independent shit. He started up by himself. Started networking with a couple of friends, some OGs in the neighborhood, and it just came up. And
that's dope, man. Nice. So it's dope that your cousin is your influence, because it's someone close to you. Because some of us have influencers that are on TV or or having videos, and it's like, that's my influencer. But the fact that you have one that's close to you, that
I know
more hands on.
Word.
Yeah, that's dope as hell, man. That's you know what I mean. That's really cool. It's nice to have someone close like that to you. But Absolutely. So how old were you when you took this game seriously? When you're like, you know what? I'm going to put my time and effort into this. I'm going to write. I'm going to, get my shit together. How old were you when you started this?
I first really started taking it seriously when I was 16. That's when I met my friend Shay, who was my first manager, and 40, who I collab with frequently. And he started from the basement, set up a little basement studio.
Always.
that's how it be. Just came up, just making tracks for fun, and then Shay told me that you could really do some shit with this, and
right.
Started dropping.
Bam, I never asked you these questions. See, during these interviews with Shooting the Shit, I was trying to, I guess, to know a bit more about my co-host. Where did you record for the first time, Bam?
Oh shit! First time was in Best Eye at this dude's studio. Oh man, I don't even remember this. It was so long ago. I don't even remember that dude's name. You know, it was $25 an hour. Went in, did some joints.
That's cheap. Shit.
Yeah, well, that's
today.
Back then.
Yeah, but back in his day, his mic was a can with a string, though. You know?
I mean, shit. As long as you can hear yourself, you know. Just talking to that shit.
Yeah.
$25, yeah. But it was still $25 when you came up here at certain places, or 30 or 40. Or there were certain studios up here that was still pretty. I just never, because you recorded your first track down in New York, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first track down in New York. But like I said, when you walk in and he's like $25 an hour and you see all that crazy equipment in the back, you like, you know, you got to pay them bills, right? You know what I mean? So you understand what's coming through with that. So, you know, fuck, that a long time. See, I'm be thinking about that later on tonight. And shit. So, boom. If you wanted someone to become a fan of you, what track would you make them listen to first?
I would tell him to listen to what I just dropped, you know, LOS, Life is Song. It's a calm little vibe, but you know, it's on YouTube. You can see a little snippet on my IG. And
we're actually gonna play this. We're playing a video actually at the end of this.
Good luck,
dude. Absolutely, man. It's a dope track. So like, we're definitely playing it right when we end this interview. It's gonna be played.
It's a calm little thing, you know. Like, but also I want to shout out, you know, my snippets that I be posting on my IG. Shit like that, like my unreleased is where I really be speaking and experimenting on different beats. So I feel like I get a lot of fans that way. That's genuine, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So who are some of the current producers that you enjoy working with?
I work with Bobby Woody, the Illusionist, came on the track. That's my mans, you know, from school. He's my age actually. Jody Main and Noodle Beats. You know, some local producers. They're 4 and 2. Got a whole mix of different people that I just want to, you know, look out. They see me as a young artist and an opportunity to grow with me, you know?
They see the potential. That's good.
Absolutely.
That's good.
You guys can grow up together and grow and have that connection. I think that'd be I think it'd be, it's definitely the best way to go about.
For real, because I be seeing some people are mad money hungry, you know? Especially when it comes to beats, like they try and check you into shit like with unlimited leases, all that shit I'm learning on the business side, you know? So
you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that.
What's the scenario with beats? There's people that are willing to.
They're trying to. You know what? The best way to put it, it's like they're trying to rent you a fucking car. You know what I mean? Give me some money to rent it. You know what I mean? But you gotta bring it back. It's gotta come back, and I'm gonna send it over here to this man next time around. You know what I mean? So you know
royalties. You know.
Yeah, when I buy a beat, when I give you money, you done with it. That's all me after that point. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's
that's the way I like to do it. You know.
Unless you're in a scenario where you're teaming up with someone, you know, working with, that's a different story. But when I'm buying a beat, and let's say if it pops up X amount of years later, and then some dude's knocking on your door, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck off.
Fuck you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They want to eat too as producers. You know, I understand
but they
what
also
they're trying to do.
There's two ways that look at producers. They're either eating immediately when they sell you the beat. You know what I mean? And you never do anything with it. Or he sold you a beat that's so dope and you never fucking did anything with it. That's all another way of looking at it, right? So
you got you know, you got to wave it, you know, got to weigh it out.
Either way, you want to build a relationship with your producers, you know?
Yes.
Eventually you caught one beat, then it turns into 2 beats, and who knows, that nigga's on tour with you, you know? You can really start something up. And it's all about doing it for the music, not really for the money. You need to eat. Everybody got to eat. That's my motto.
That's true. That's
for the music first. That's how we all do it.
Okay. So are you currently signed or are you independent?
I'm an independent artist, but I'm working with the startup label, 914 Records. Yeah, out of Westchester, New York. Yeah.
And how's that going so far? When did you start teaming up with them?
A year ago. So far, it's been a year. Yeah. You know, they really helped me find my sound. Yeah.
That's perfect, man. That's perfect. So, question: since we, met up with you on Instagram and teamed up with your managers and stuff, and we've been promoting you as an artist, does your name actually have a meaning of some sort? That's been one of the questions I've been asked.
Where it's actually funny you ask. A lot of people be not pronouncing it right. Guaposahn, son.
It's okay. People have destroyed.
You feel me?
People have destroyed my last name for my whole life, so don't worry about it.
But, the guapo just comes from the hunger for the money. I'm not money hungry per se, but like just being focused. Got to get to that bag. And my auntie always used to call me G Money. And growing up in the Bronx, that little Spanish flavor, guapo. And the song,
gotta get that guap. You know what I mean?
Feel me? And the song part is just like my respect for the Japanese culture. Being Jamaican, like it's always important to have some type of respect, honor in how you live. And learning about that in school, like it inspired me to incorporate it in my life. It's kind of different, but if it makes me a better person, that's what that matters.
Okay. Well, shit, you kind of jumped on and answered my next question. I was about to ask you about the anime situation. You know what I mean? How big of a fan are you when it comes to the anime?
I mean, I grew up watching that shit. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, even like now One Punch Man, shit like that. It's
what got me into that? The One Punch Man.
It's some random shit. But like just watching these little like random ass characters like live their life and come up in situations that seem impossible. As a kid coming up from the Bronx, like but situations seem impossible at times, like it was inspiring. It seems like a little corny, but like it was something that me and my friends could relate to, And
for sure, man.
If it keep you moving, then keep with it. You know what I mean?
Now, so is there an artist or a producer, even though that's outside of your crew, that you would love to work with one day? Is there someone that you're just like, fuck, I'd love to have a track with so and so?
Absolutely.
Or a beat from who? Or
first and foremost, I know rest in peace to the late Jay Dilla. I mean, that would be like my dream producer to work with. I know he's not alive anymore, but he really inspired, my love of music. And currently it'd be Smino. He's an artist from the South. He's very melodic, but he got bars too, He mix it up. So somebody to learn from, to vibe with, and make vibe music. That's it.
You grow together. Everybody inspire each other to get the game tight, get the game up, get the pin bar.
Yeah, no, we've there's friends of ours that up here that they do that. There's 16 bars of death, or now it's bars of death, where they battle each other. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, bro. It's pretty dope, and it's the fact that we've seen it. They've been about they're on their 7th challenge.
Yeah,
and watching some of these guys step their game up now, But it's a good community. It's not one of those shit talking communities. It's like literally these guys respect each other to death.
Straight bars,
bunch of producers, and I'll send you the link. You got to check that out. And it's like that's what we saw, the penmanship. It was like, okay, this is cool, and then you can see that these guys were just getting dirtier. Because you know what? You got to step your game up without any challenges within each other. You know what I mean? What are we stepping up to? We're always going to stay mediocre of some sort, right?
Exactly. And I'm a youngin', so in the game right now, there's a lot of artists trying to sound like other artists. It's competition, but everybody's trying to be a clone, Whatever the sound is.
Why is that? See, back in our day, there was no such thing as that. Remember that, Bam?
That was that was your selling point. You don't sound like that dude. You don't sound like this dude. That's what caught people's attention. But now, I mean, I'm not hating on it. Y'all keeping that hip hop alive, but sometimes it's like, who is that? You got to ask the question. Who is
it's repetitive sometimes,
So you want to ask who that?
But see, like I was talking to him back behind stage before you showed up, Bam, and we were talking about like I was a bit skeptical on his age because of like I said, man, you have a slight old school feel to you. Like it's dope. Like first thing I listened to it and I was just like, damn, this it's good. You know what I mean? I was like sent it off to a couple of friends. I was like, man, this is good. And that's the thing. You are sounding different. You are gonna stand out. You are gonna extremely do well for yourself.
Thank you, sir.
That's good.
No problem, man. It's our pleasure. You know that.
Yes.
It's because I didn't shave. The gray's coming. I'm a sir now.
We feel you. We know what it's about.
I'm a youngin', just paying my dues.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. So where you currently recording at?
So that's behind you.
That's right. That place right there.
It's a Studio 914. Westchester.
And this is where all the magic happens?
Yes, sir.
That's
for the most part. I'll be traveling to other studios occasionally, but like this is home base,
That's home. All right.
That's where everything gets created.
Home base look real nice.
The heads.
Now let's do some. Go ahead, brother. What was I gonna say? I like to ask people these questions. Who's your top 5 current rappers right now?
Oh, I would say Gunna,
Mm-hmm.
Drake.
Oh yeah.
Lil Wayne. Uh, he's not really mainstream, but Young Nudy from the South
Okay.
Young
and
Nudy.
Tusi Tutan.
Those are your top 5?
Yes, sir. They're
That's
not
dope.
really the last two. Not really like Tusi. He's more like I don't know. He's coming up. He's
But at
from
the end of the
upstate New
day,
York. Yeah,
we
that's for
always
sure.
talk about that. We always talk about all favorite albums. We always go around. We've always played this game when it comes to music, and it's not at the end of the day. It's what it is. It's your top 5, right? My top 5 and his top. We can argue for
Everybody's top
days, but
five
it's
is
who
different.
influenced.
Yeah,
who,
what's your
who-
top 5? Matter of fact,
Who?
if I may ask, both of y'all.
Me?
If y'all don't mind answering.
top 5? Go, Bam. You want to start or what?
I'll start off. My top 5 is KRS, The God Rakim, Big Daddy
Rakim.
Kane, Public Enemy. And
He's older than I am.
Biggie.
So.
You know,
I'm gonna go a little bit high, a little more recent. No, I see. I got me. See my Biggie's first album drew me into hip hop. Snoop's second album, first album, Doggy Style, loved it. I'm a huge fan of Pac. I became a big fan of Busta Rhymes. The coming
crazy.
album, dude. I don't know.
I still got 2 more on my list, man.
Oh, what's your other 2? What's your other 2?
My other 2 is LL and Will Smith, baby.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, man, but I followed those dudes' career from the beginning.
Can you ask our guest about what you think about the verses with LL versus Will Smith?
Well, I don't know. See, he's younger. He wouldn't
True.
understand the dynamic.
Well, ask him anyways, just because it might look like it's crazy. Because at least someone will be on my side.
Well, everybody, they doing the verses. You know what I mean? They had Jada versus so on. So everybody they saying L and J should go together, go up against each other, right? But I'm like, I don't think that'll work because Jay's more street. L got the ladies, Call Up Cool J and shit. Yeah. But you got to remember, Will Smith been out just as long as LL. So his tracks is. He's got the ladies, he's got the jiggy, he's got the Men in Black, he's got this, he's got all these tracks.
But he got the entanglement situation I'm pretty sure you heard about that too, Him and Jada, that little take. So
that has nothing to do with the music. That has nothing to do with
but it fucks shit up.
It's social media. The music now is how social media and the music tend to mix nowadays, And the verses is all about that. They eat that up. So
I hear that, but nothing that can go on in that man's life can wreck his career and the way he is as a man. You understand? He raised his kids. He treated his kids right. He treated his family right. So that shouldn't be any factor on the fact of how he created his music and his music legacy. You know what I mean? So
and I grew up watching Will.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So him and LL, I think it'd be a good run. You know what I mean? I really think it'll be a good run.
I don't. Absolutely don't.
I mean, they got a similar style. They both make you jump. I don't know. Yeah.
But you know what? If I've been wrong, I've always been wrong. So it doesn't really fucking matter what I think. I'm always wrong.
All opinions valid,
No. It's when he threw that out at me, I was like, what the hell is he talking? He's like, who should go up against Jay? And I'm like, fucking, my brain is all like going into like, who? And he pulls this.
Give me a second.
He pulled something out of his ass that I didn't think he was going to fucking say. And I was like, no.
Then
we bring it up to our boy Ricky Bass, and Ricky's agreeing with him, going, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on, man?
Well,
I've lost my mind.
I don't know. I can see the big picture. I can see it. That's a lot of star power going on there. You know what I mean?
That'd be a valid matchup for sure. I mean, LL is more like raunchy. He's more like, like he talks a lot of real shit.
Talking about verses, is there one that you'd love to see?
Word.
Now that they're putting this shit together, is there one that you'd be like?
You youngins should be doing that right now, throwing up a little something.
Right? I'm trying to get him on myself, but I'm trying to see J. Cole and Kendrick. No cap. I mean, Kendrick. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Kendrick been a little quiet recently. I mean, he got a little leak song that just came out on YouTube.
But it's catalogs, right?
Crazy.
It's hot catalog, hot tracks versus hot tracks. So I think
they stand together when it comes to going back and forth on that consciousness. You know what I mean? So I can
even if you ever heard Black Friday, that was like they split a beat and then they traded beats. Like they was going not at each other, but it's like they was both trying to make the better song, and then I couldn't tell which is better. They be on some shit.
Too.
You know, if that's a track, if I'm correct, you know.
I like that. I like that.
They lyrical as shit. So, you know, I feel like that'd be the best matchup. Nobody else really bring it like that right now to me.
No, I like that.
You know, so did the COVID push back anything for you? A lot of shows, projects?
Not really shows, but definitely like trying to shoot videos, get more content. As I become an artist, like I gotta have an image too. This podcast definitely helps, but like it's not enough to just be on an interview and then just let it rock.
Yeah.
I gotta be consistent, you know. My image, having my brand, just getting my logo, even stuff like that, networking. It's pushed back a lot of social interactions because I want to be safe and be mindful, you know, people's families, my own family. That's right. Just being patient, staying in the studio, you know, working on the things that I can.
I notice a lot of people still, they're going out there, they're making them videos, and you know what I mean? They just doing what they got to do.
But I don't think
they can do that.
But I don't think it's where they're. It's a little worse where he's from. New York, I got it pretty bad. I don't know where the other people are filming videos, man.
Yeah, well, New York got hit hard. You know,
I'm just
checking on the family.
He's right. But he's right about the social thing. Because how many times at Beam Bam we were like, "Yo, we got to take this show on the road. We want to go meet up with a few people. We got the gear to do it now." And it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean? What the hell we gonna do?
You gotta be safe.
You know,
safety first. You know.
So and the thing is, like, you know what? Even though you think you'd be like, I'm good, you need to have people trust you. You can't just roll up on you like, hey man, how's it going?
It's a weird time, especially because like some people don't know if they have it. Some people have no symptoms. Like it's just the government. Like it's a whole lot of conspiracy going on. Like why even risk it? You know, like for your own peace of mind, for your family's peace of mind. You know.
Yeah, because it's deeper than you. Like you know what I mean. It is family. If you have
bigger than you.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just not about you. Sure, we can probably fight it, but you're right. There's, people, our moms and pops and someone, grandparents and stuff. Yeah,
you never know.
You gotta really be careful just in case, because you know what I mean. It is what it is.
Just say prayers, thank God, and keep it moving. Do what you can. While you can.
Well, did you guys not see? Well, you remember? I don't know if you guys saw that Robert Gobert, the basketball player, that coughed all over everything, joking around, and you end up fucking.
Rudy.
Rudy Gobert. Yeah.
Wow.
Like you got to feel like a douche after that. You fucked up, bro.
Nah, he fucked up.
That's
for
fucked
sure,
up.
Man.
You fucked up, man. It's like
that a little bit.
Coughing like like I was like, I get it. Like he's probably he's a younger guy. He's a bit ignorant. That's cool. That's probably worse than him at his age. But I mean, then you see
he gets the vid.
And then he gets tested and got it, and it's like, oh.
And he infected other teammates. Like that's that's inconsiderate.
Mitchell wasn't too happy with him. They were beefing.
Bro, it was tight. I'll be tight too. We would have to.
They should split
Rudy
his
like
money
7
up.
foot, but we would have had to fight for sure.
You have no choice.
That nigga would have to. Shit.
For sure, man. That was just dumb. Just a dumb thing, man. All right, bro. So we usually have a thing called rapid questions where we just ask you 10 random questions, man, to get people to know you a little bit more. Just fun shit, man. So the first question would be favorite superhero and why?
Shit, I say the Flash because that nigga's fast as fuck. That's it. If I gotta go, I'm out. Zoom.
That's kind of true, man. The Flash would be dope, bro. Hey, Bam,
if
you had to be a superhero, who was it again?
The Batman, dog.
No
hard on us for Batman, man.
Not the Bat.
I don't know. See, I always thought more fucked up because I always said I wanted to be Magneto because I just break out of jail. Just, like, you think you got me? There goes the fuck you. I'm out of here.
Still everybody coins.
You know what I mean? I just that's what me when I was younger. I was like, damn, I'll just break these motherfucking bars. Anyway, so what was your first job ever?
My first job ever, mowing the lawn. Working at home.
Working perfect, man. Perfect. Mine was McDonald's, bro. I don't know why they flip burgers, but
there's on paper.
Word. Well, it is what it is.
My first on paper job was a cashier, but gotta start somewhere. Start at home.
That's the best part of it. We all did. We all did.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had one word to describe your style of rapping, what would you call it?
Vibey.
No, it's true. I swear to God.
He's surfing on the wave,
I swear to God, he's not wrong, man. He's not wrong. We're going to drop this video after it. We are not wrong. So what's your favorite food?
Shit, no cap. That pizza bus. Like, that's always there, It's that cheap East. I mean, it's better East, but there's nothing like a New York slice,
all that grease dripping from that motherfucker kid.
A little Parmesan.
There you go.
So besides being in the studio, brother, what do you do for fun?
I be chilling with my friends, you know. Lately, I've been trying to get content, just being on my phone. I used to think you needed a big ass camera to start, you know, recording videos, but just going out, appreciating life, being on my bike, just riding, riding while I'm at it, you know, just
Yeah,
being
man.
outside and getting
You know, because
inspired.
you can get, because you know what, we can get caught up being trapped inside for too fucking long. You know,
Word.
so
For real.
I definitely agree with that. So if someone was, if you were going to make a movie about your life, who would play you?
Shit.
I didn't say his dad, bro. Come on.
I can pull it off, man. I can pull it off.
Okay, I have to be Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's my same age.
There had to be some type of.
Yeah, but he's better looking than you. So like,
You know, he's old, but it has to be a movie about my whole life. You know, I can't really speak on the future, but it got to be great. You know?
All right.
True enough, man. So, besides music, also, what's your favorite hobby? Is there something else that you love to do? Keep yourself busy, hobby-wise?
Just working, just learning how to, you know, start a business. I took an entrepreneurship class that I own in college and over the summer, and I just wanted to see how I do in like a little entrepreneurship bubble, they called it, and just giving out ideas, just trying to make something. Always wanted to own something for myself. So,
there you know,
just owning my own business. That's always been a dream. So why not start now?
You do it, brother. I've had a few businesses. You learn everything you do. You learn absolutely everything. The first thing I ever learned about business, I'll give people advice to, is if you can't do every aspect of the actual job itself, don't fucking own the business. Because if one person bails on you and you can't cover him,
you're done.
You're done.
Can't depend on nobody, you know.
Yeah. So what you can do is it's good to have employees, but if you can't do every aspect of it, don't do it, because then what happens? They got you up against the wall. You know what I mean? They can flex on you and they can ask for more money or whatever the case. That was, remember that with me at the studio, I had a bunch of money. I opened a music studio and my engineer's like, man, I don't want to come in today. And I was like, I've been here 3 months. I didn't learn one thing, you know, like you start to think I fucked up, you know.
How do I record a motherfucker? You know what I mean? Nothing.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
You know, so what I did is I sent them to the booth and I pretended. No, that's lies. I didn't pretend to record them. That's a lie. I didn't do that.
No, even now in my studio, I'll be looking over my engineer's shoulder. You know, shout out to Gabe Diller. My engineer just trying to learn something. You know, like always. I honestly don't know what the fuck he's doing all the time, but just editing clips, know how to record myself. That's
it. You're not trying to take his job. You just
you know,
you never know. He might get hurt or something. You know what I mean? God forbid. Just saying, you know. You know, but I
worked. Well, man, remember when I worked with this graphic designer for years? And he was my boy, graphic designer. Then one day he tried to like, fuck this, I'm not doing this no more. And I was like, damn, I got fucked. But you know what? I sat beside him for so long that I was like, fuck, I know how to do this. And I actually knew how to do it, which was cool. So that's what I mean. Keep your eye on the prize. You know what? You're not trying to steal anyone's job, like Bam says. But the thing is, never be vulnerable where you can't do anything. That's the only advice I give anyone.
You gotta be self-sufficient, you know.
Exactly.
Be able to do a little to yourself, you know. It's better to have your foot in a whole bunch of things and just be good at one thing, you know.
100% man. Yeah. So what's your dream car, brother?
Shit. An old 2 Series Beamer, you know. Some regular. You know, it's solid, you know. That's what my pops, he wanted it, and he got an M3 right now. It's not really important information or relevant, but you know, I just love the car. It's solid.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So, last question, man. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, shit. Oh, damn. I don't even know. I'm gonna say The Incredibles. I've seen it like 25 times. I don't even know.
Okay, that's got to be your favorite movie.
Grew up on that. I never really watched movies like that, but that I can remember ever seeing that shit. So
yeah, I've watched. My favorite movie was Below, with Johnny Depp. Really? And I swear to God, lately I went on VladTV and they were interviewing that guy, Boston George, the actual guy that the character himself is really. The guy's an idiot. Made me hate the movie now. Terrible fucking interview. I was like, what? I've been enjoying this movie from this guy. Like I was so like,
actors, you know.
You know
what? They different.
He acted like a better man. I'm telling you that because I was like, this guy's a tit. Like I was not happy one bit with this interview, and I was to the point where I was almost gonna shut it off, but I was working. It's like I'll just keep listening to it. No, it ruined it for me. So now, and I gotta find another, maybe Casino or some shit. But Blow is fucking.
Casino's good. Casino was good.
Casino's it's good. But so what's next for you, brother? So what are you working on right now?
I'm always recording, so I'm working on being able to drop a track every 2 weeks. Having a big release every month, visuals every other week. I definitely have my little cartoons that be coming out on YouTube, but they got to see me. Definitely networking with a lot of videographers, photographers, just people in the neighborhood that want to help out. My manager, and we working.
You have some great managers, by the way.
Thank you.
That's true.
Shout out to Miss M. Shout out to Cook.
Absolutely.
Can't do without you.
They were easy to work with. They were both interactive. It's legit, man. You definitely have a great team behind you, man. So you want to let people know. You want to let people know where they can find you. We got you here.
Hold up. I just wanted to let you know, my man. This is how far you being picked up on right now. My man from Moscow just hit me up on my phone and told me to tell Joey, drop the beat and make you freestyle live right here. But I'm not gonna do. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
Andre's crazy.
I just want you to know that you being broadcast out in Russia and everybody's picking up right now. You know what I mean? So
that's
you're getting much love. That's how much love you're getting.
That's why we love. That's why we love to travel and shit, because we usually what it is it expands our show. The amount of people we meet. And you know what? He's a really good friend of ours. We met him about 4 years ago on vacation, almost 5 years ago. Yeah. And then every couple of years we meet up, because we're definitely not gonna travel.
Good connections,
Yeah, and then we pick up friggin' destination. We all fly in and we're all good to go, and it's been amazing. It's a good time. But
Yeah. So he gonna follow you. So he's into that hip hop.
Oh yeah. Bam actually has a track with his boy.
Yeah, with his man from Russia. So
it's fucking it's pretty dope, man. Yeah, this dude, I don't know what he's saying, but he can flow, man.
I got me on IG, so send that track.
I will, bro.
You song too.
Yeah,
I'm always trying to collab, so let me know.
All right.
Bam has been telling me he's been looking for a youngin.
I'm looking. It's hard to keep up with you guys.
But the thing is,
you
got bars. You good.
So what? You're also on Facebook. Where could they find out your music's on YouTube? Is it on Spotify?
It's on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. You can catch my snippets on my IG at Guaposahn, GUAPOSAHN. You feel me?
Right.